Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Nexx XD1 Canyon graphic available at RevZilla.com. So the Nexx XD1 is the premium adventure lid from Nexx. This is the same helmet that I used when I was out reviewing the Tiger 800 XCX, which is now sitting in my garage as my personal bike. What you're getting here is premium quality from Nexx with a top-of-the-line adventure lid that comes in around that $500 price point. Really what's going to set this apart from other adventure helmets out there is going to be the maximum amount of ventilation that you're going to find within the XD1 line. And there's also going to be a wide variety of adjustability with this helmet, from the fact that you can pull that front chin vent blocker out and get maximum amount of venting the way you would with a dirt bike helmet. It's going to come with a peak extender. And then you're also going to have a variety of different side pods that come with this that allow you to mount GoPros in different positions. Nexx is really, taking into account the fact that a lot of riders out there in the off-road realm are going to probably want to film it just in case they fall, crash, and burn. Now, if you are not familiar with this helmet, it is going to be the X Matrix composite shell, 2 different shell sizes. It does carry a DOT ECE rating, and in the Canyon graphic that you see in front of me, it's going to be available in 4 different colors within that Canyon graphic line. Now this weighs 3 pounds 8 ounces when we threw it on the scale in a large, and for the head shape, this is going to be what I would call a neutral to intermediate oval. It's not quite going to be a full intermediate oval. It's a little bit shorter front to back, a little more room in the side of the head, but for the most part, this is going to work for the majority of you riders out there in the American market. Now, if you're not familiar with the Nexx XD1, make sure to watch our detailed breakdown video where we take this helmet, rip it inside out, and we show you everything that you can expect from this lid. There's a lot of information here, and you want to make sure that you have all of that at your fingertips, especially considering there's a lot of different adventure helmets coming onto the market these days. So for the Canyon graphic, really what you're going to see here is what I would call a line graphic meets a geometric graphic. And there's a lot of times that we would say a helmet has a fast feel, where it feels almost like it's pulling from the front to the back. With this, I see it more of a flowing feel. It kind of flows very naturally from the front as it kind of just works its way to the back, but it doesn't have a fast feel to this. You do have symmetry coming into play, so you're going to have both sides which are going to be symmetrically the same. And we talked about 4 different colors. This is going to be called the fluorescent red color. Honestly, it's fluorescent orange. So just keep that in mind. This is going to have fluorescent orange throughout, and it's just going to be those little accents of fluorescent orange. And it's going to be overplayed over 2 different types of paint. The black base on this is going to be a glossy black. And then what you're going to have is you're going to have pearlescent white. And then you're also going to have this, this kind of metallic gray. There's definitely a rich metal flake with this. And the pinstriping that's working through there gradiates from the front to the back. So it kind of lightly gradiates in, gets a little bit darker, and then it fades away. But again, it's not that sharp entry point to the front with a hard gradation to the back. The way it gradiates in and out, again, is what gives this helmet that real flowing feel. As you, again, flow to the back of the lid, you are going to see that XD1 logo out back. So for riders out there in the adventure world, if you are looking at an adventure helmet and you're thinking, man, I just don't want a boring, damn solid graphic, this is going to be something for you to consider. It's a little bit more lively, but it still maintains more of a mature feel than something super brash like you would get with a dirt helmet. Now, there's a lot of riders out there utilizing Nexx as well as the XD1, and if you want to hear more about what those riders have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there putting an XD1 through its paces. If you have more questions for one of our gear geeks as to which helmet is right for you and your style of riding, give them a shout, 877-792-9455, or simply shoot us an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Nexx XD1 Canyon graphic. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.